Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's a beautiful day. It's International Women's Day 2024. Thank you, Sister Hafsa, for joining us. We have all waited for this day. It's March. It's a special month. For the whole of March, not a specific day, we are going to be celebrating ourselves. We are women. We've done a lot of good things. We've done a lot of positive things. And this month is the month that we want us to have a look at all the things we've done, take a stock of our lives, and focus on the positive ones and celebrate ourselves. We've been through so many things. We've been through a lot. So no matter how much we think we are struggling or how much we think things have not really fallen in place for us, we still have something to celebrate with, for ourselves. So today, shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to all women striving, waking up every day, looking at their dreams. Even if you are yet to pursue it, there's still hope that you can pursue it. So this is a reminder to you that you should not give up on yourself. Everyone, every speaker that we are bringing to this event, they are people that have seen lives in different angles, but instead of just pitying themselves, wallowing in pity, looking for who will save them, they've dusted their clothes and stand up to say, I am going to own my life. So thank you, Sister Hafsa. I hope you're happy to be here. It's a great pleasure to have you here today.
Good morning, Ms. Fanilat. Thank you very much for having me here.
You're welcome.
International Women's Day to all the amazing women out there.
Thank
you. Guys are the real Ivy, you are the real hero. And keep doing what you are doing. You are doing the best. So thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So we hope that if you're watching this later, you still enjoy the session. You still manage to drop your comments and encourage our speaker, at the same time encourage us. I'll quickly just crack in. I've got Miss Hafsa Zakaria, Mrs. Hafsa Zakaria, pardon me. I've got her here today. I've got her profile with me. So let me just give a little bit of that. She's a dynamic individual with a passion for entrepreneurship and healthcare. Mrs. Hafsa graduated from School of Technology in Sokoto State as a medical laboratory technician. She's always been driven by a desire to make a difference in the healthcare field. However, she's not just limited to one career. Balancing the demands of motherhood with her professional aspiration, she eventually found a unique way to combine her skills and interests. As a stay-at-home mom, Ms. Hafsa ventured into entrepreneurship. She has successfully established herself as an online business owner. I used to call her the billionaire stay-home mom. Talking about her significant achievements, making money while being a dedicated stay-at-home mom has proven that with determination and creativity, anything is possible. She's leveraging on technology. She's using online platform to promote her business, even while being there for her family. Outside her professional endeavors, she enjoys spending time with friends and meeting new people, especially those with a business mindset. I told you, she's into money. She has a dream of becoming a business tycoon, particularly in the fashion industry, and she's actively working towards realizing the goal. Thank you so much, Ms. Hafsa. It's been a pleasure having you on board. We want to make you feel as comfortable as possible. So we're going to be giving you some random questions to pick from before we go into the matter of the day. We have like 1 to 7 questions, so you are free to pick any 3 out of them.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much, ma. Which was my lucky number? Okay. Let me go for number 1.
Number 1. Oh, very simple. Number 1. Who is your role model? Who do you look up to?
As my role model. For this, let's say for this Abaya business, like my role model, I have Ashley Amana Abaya store on IG.
Okay.
That's my role model. Okay. I really enjoy following there. So I feel there's still a lot to start this business.
Okay, that's really good. So business-wise, Ashley is Mrs. Hafsa role model. Okay, your second question.
Okay, question 3.
Question 3. Okay, what is that one thing that you ever wished you knew as a young lady?
As a young lady.
Yeah, if you look back at, let's say, your 20-year-old self, what is one thing that you wish you knew at that time?
What? But I think that as a young lady, let's say when I was like, let's say 20 years and above, one thing I think I should have stand by, like having a standard. Like,
Hmm.
okay, this is my standard, and no matter how what people say, just have it at back of your mind that this is my standard, this is what I want. I will
Mm-hmm.
always go for it.
Hmm.
Though I started with that because I could remember when I finished secondary school as an orphan. So my relative want me to go to like to attend educational college, but I say no. If it's not health, I'm not going to any school. So I
Okay.
stayed at home for 2 years. In fact, all my mates like we gathered together. Some of them are doing IT. So we are doing IT. I said, don't worry. So I keep working for my admission. So till
Hmm.
I get to school of health.
Hmm.
Even though my dream is to become a surgeon, a medical doctor. But
Oh,
yes, that is my dream. In fact, when I was secondary school, all my school teachers to call me Dr. Hafsat.
wow.
So, but I thank God, okay, at least I found myself in school of health. So I'm still part of the of the line.
Yeah, of course, you're still contributing to the
So
healthcare. Yeah.
So as life go on, I think I should have more standard then again. Like, okay, this thing I want it and I must go for it. Like I should have a standard like I want to marry like somebody like Dangote.
Can you
You understand?
imagine?
So and I should stand by that standard. So
Okay,
like having a standard, yes, having a
that's really
standard and
good.
stick by it.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's your third question?
Mm.
What's your third question?
Good question. I'll go for number six. Six.
Number six. Okay. During difficult times, we all have that difficult times. No matter how much we want to pretend, no matter how much we come online or wherever we show our faces, no matter how much we put our beautiful faces out there and tell people that we're fine, we all have our down times. We have our difficult times. How do you keep up? What do you do in those situations? How do you keep it all together when you're down, when you're not sure what is happening, when you're not sure of the next step?
Oh, during difficult time, let me say, even generally in Nigeria now, we are going through Russia again.
Yeah.
So I just say, like Nigeria, we have been used to those kind of situations, especially the
Yeah.
average ones. So when I face any difficulty in my life, the first thing is just go, like, start praying. I cannot say that I can't say that I'm a kind of 100% spiritual person. You understand?
Mm.
So one thing, like I perform my tahajjud regularly, pray, ask and a lot, and I talk to my mother. You understand?
Wow.
I talk to my
Wow.
mother about what I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
Alhamdulillah, she has been there for me. She's the best mom. So I talk to her. This is what we are going through, and she has a motherly advice. She's okay. Do this and do that.
Mm.
Everything is fine. Everything is phase go. And sometimes, if I look up, like as I grow up now, okay, if I see any difficulty, let's say marital or financially and so on, I say, oh,
Mm-hmm.
the one have gone through when I was a child is even more
Mm-hmm.
than this. So
Easy
this one is even small, it's
compared to
small.
what you are going through now.
Yes, I'm an orphan, just going out without parental care and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So I just overlook it, pray over it. And sometimes after praying
Prayers.
and all that, I'll find a nice movie, like my favorite movie, Korean movie. I'll just be watching movie. And before you know,
I'll watch it and forget about your sorrows.
yes, for me, I like when I'm done, that's when I remember movie. So that's
Okay.
what I used to do.
That we are comfortable with you. We believe that we've set the mood. You're happy to be here today, so we'll move into the matter of today. Understanding that it's very challenging to be a stay-at-home mom because of the stress, because of the fact that many people had to abandon their dreams, because of also the fact that the society sees stay-at-home mom as not being like adding so much value to the family. Even when in realistic, we
Hmm.
are adding so much, but the society defines stay-at-home mom as people that don't want to do anything extra apart from looking after their kids, like people that don't want to be more than mothers, right? That's what the society defines it. So now, what inspired you to push yourself into doing something more than just caring for kids? Is it because of the pressure from the society, because they see stay-home mom as people that are not adding value, financial value this time around, or because you just wanted something to keep yourself busy apart from caring for your kids, or maybe you feel bored, or you just feel like you need money, maybe you are always broke or something? What inspired that decision to push yourself beyond just caring for your kids?
Let me see. Right from beginning, like from my childhood, I was born into, like, let's say, all this career independent family. Especially I grew up with my father relative. Despite them being educated, they're into business. Let me tell you, the one that trained me, she was a son before she was late 2 years ago. But that's why being a son, barista, in our house we are still selling firewood. We are
Hmm.
selling charcoal. I grew up in the north. We are selling the
Mm-hmm.
dawa, cooker, all this kind of thing. She
Yeah.
hardly touch her salary for all this housekeeping stuff.
Hmm.
Salary is for major project like building of house for rentage and so on. So
Yeah.
I grew up in that kind of family. So why do you expect me not to be lazy? I can't
Hmm.
be lazy. So I was trained up like that. Even when I was let me remember, right from like primary one. Yes, if I can remember it very well. When one of my aunts went to Hajj, she brought this balloon as a gift for me. So I went to school and I start selling it for 50 kobo. So yes, me, I have this spirit in me. I will do do everything. So in a nutshell, my husband used to call me like in the career woman, independent woman. I like having my own money. I
That's the
like
plus.
having my
She likes
yeah,
having her own money.
I
She want
like
to
having
just dip her hand in that purse and get
yes,
and
I
spend her
like
money. And
I like giving people my giving out. When you are married, you want to give your family something. You have to be asking for your husband.
absolutely,
No, 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 no.
yeah.
I
So
don't.
you've already talked about what pushed you into doing something which is related to your upbringing and how you love to spend your home money. At the same time, how you want to also give back to your family. Like, yes, you are married, but at the same time, you've still got people that you came out from. You got a family that you came out from. I think that's a very, in fact, I think I love that most because a lot of women, we just step out of our homes and we feel like as long as we're married, nothing concerns us with home. And I don't blame us really. I think the society or our parents too have a lot of work to do in terms of saying once a girl is married, that is the end of it. A girl is married does not mean that she's still not part of the family. So thank you very much for that. So my second question is around if you have any regrets being a stay-home mom at all. Like if at any point you sit down, you look at your life, fine, you're making money, but have you ever sat down and feel like, is this really the right thing for me to do? Especially, I'm a medical lab technologist. My mates are there pursuing their career. Maybe some of your mates have even gone ahead to do medical lab science. Maybe they've moved up in their career. Is there at any point you regret staying back home to care for your kids, even though you're making money by the side?
Actually, we are human. So once in a while, that the thought used to come out like, especially if you're in all this school group that you see this one has they're doing MLS, this one is going for other course, public health, and so on. You will not be also when you are married, that means your career is over or something. You'll
Mm-hmm.
be having that kind of thought and sometimes. So even before I resign and start staying at home with my kid,
Mm-hmm.
I already have plan so that I will not miss out on because I like working in the health sector. You
Yeah.
understand? Is my
Mm-hmm.
passion. So instead of me just staying at home, and this our lab work is just like a tailoring work. If you abandon it, it will abandon you.
Yeah.
So you have to keep practicing. So thank God in the area that I'm staying, we have all these pharmacies around. So
Mm-hmm.
I print out a flyer, and we have a nearby laboratory that
Okay.
is my senior colleagues that I work with. So I have all these pharmacies, like 4 pharmacies now that I'm working for.
Mm-hmm.
So when they have like a sample, like all this malaria typhoid, all this minor
Mm-hmm.
minor things sometime, I will go there, collect the sample, and take
Mm-hmm.
it to the lab and run it.
Wow.
And within 1 hour, I will bring back the results.
Wow.
So that's what I've been doing. I'm not going to the lab. I'm still at home. But
Mm-hmm.
once I have my EDTA container and other container in all those pharmacies. So
Okay.
they'll just collect the sample and put it and say, Madam, we have so tests on ground. So I
Okay.
will just close the door, take the sample to the lab, run it,
Mm-hmm.
and come back. So I'm still in the process because I don't want to be
That's
just let out.
that's really beautiful. That's really
Yes,
beautiful.
yes. And in terms of, let's say, going back to school, yes, I'm planning going back to school, but as a parent, toddlers, those children need my time. Seriously.
Absolutely.
Crèche,
Absolutely. They need
crèche
that
are not
time.
helping the
Mm-hmm.
matter now.
Mm-hmm.
Crèche are not
Mm-hmm.
helping the matters.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm still going back to school. I'm
Yes.
still going back
I
to
love
school. I
that.
don't
You
go back
will
to
go back to school because
I'm going so
as
far.
long as you wake up every day and you're still thinking about it, it means you
Yes,
need to act on it. If it's something
yes,
that you've already moved over, like, well, I think this is where Allah wants me to stop or something, it might not really bother you. But as long as it keeps bothering your mind that I still want to do this thing, keep having it at the back of your mind. Yes, your kids are still very little. They're not going to be little forever. And no matter how long it takes you, as long as you are not giving up on going back to school, even if you're old, as long as you still go back to school and it makes you happy, don't even bother yourself again. Like, why am I going back to school at this age? There's no age that you can't go back to school.
yes.
So enjoy all the moments you can with your children now because they are very little. And if you've got no helping hand as such, it might be very, very difficult. So I don't think we need to put pressure on ourselves, especially us women, moms. I don't think we need to put pressure on ourselves too much. We all have different dynamics, different family dynamics, different challenges that would make us weigh our options for whatever we choose to do. Right. Okay, so now talking about your toddlers, busy toddlers, business, how do you manage? How do you balance it? When you are having order from Facebook, when people are on your neck, I know how people used to be on your neck. Like
And
people
you are
sending,
number one.
yeah, people sending you message and saying, "Oh, where's my order?" "Oh, I need this thing tomorrow." And you have like toddlers, you have your kids dragging you, wanting dinner. You need to go for school meeting. How do you juggle both? How do you not leave money and say, "Okay, there's nothing really I can do. You guys can take your money elsewhere"? Or how do you just show your kids and say, "You guys should just go and do something with your life. I need to catch this money"? How do you do? How do you balance?
Honestly, it's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes, like when like let's say I have like urgent delivery and I was not able to meet up on time. And
Yeah.
some customer will say, this deadline, I wanted this also day, I wanted this also at time.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'll just feel like, hi, I'll tell my husband, it's like I'll stop this online business. It's even better for me to go and work your money and net and just come back collect my salary.
I
Yes,
know.
sometimes I'll just say, kind of online business. It's not just easy the way people portray it.
Mm-hmm.
It's time demanding. Sometimes you
Yeah.
can just be at home, just physically, but emotionally you are not even around for the kid. Believe
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I may be doing on my phone sometimes. Once I drop the children, once I'm online, I can be online till like 3 or 2 p.m.
Wow.
before I do before. When the children come back, okay, by 4 or 5 like this, when I pick my phone again, I can be online till like 12, 1 o'clock.
Wow.
So it's very demanding, gaskiya. So, but it's something that I have passion for. And as we always say, customer satisfaction is our priority.
Yeah.
So I just had to put everything in places. Like
Yeah.
last I've gone through a lot of urgent delivery and which is very exhausted. Like there's even one I did and nearly even left the
Mm.
hospital. I felt sick immediately. Some customers don't have this patience. I had to
Yeah.
run away from WhatsApp, start calling me again. I say, God, which kind of wildlife be this?
Is
Sometimes if
this?
supplier did not put in trouble, the
Mm-hmm.
logistic will put you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So these factors are things that are really affecting online business. But I have wedding tomorrow or next tomorrow. Please, can you run it? I'll say no, I'm not running it. I can't do it. Yeah, my mental health is very important for me.
That is it. Yeah. So I love
So
that. I
if
love
it's
that.
any project now, I'm not doing it. I'll just give you my own time.
Mm-hmm.
7 days, 10 days, if you are okay with it, so. I will do it for you. But if you're not
Yeah.
okay, get I'm not doing it. So that's what I just using to cope now.
That's really good. So let's say you prioritize your mental health above every other things. That's really good. So this is like my last two questions. One is, what do you enjoy most about being a stay-home mom, entrepreneur?
As an entrepreneur, staying
Yeah.
at home. What I enjoy is more like I have time for my kids. Like when they come back from school, I go and pick them by myself. Take them to school by myself, pick them by myself. Especially this heat season with the sun. So
Mm-hmm.
once we're just coming back from school, sometimes right from the balcony, we remove our clothes, toilet straight, take a shower, enter inside, take your food and sleep. Okay, sometimes I will just be thinking, what if I'm working? Let's say I'm not around and I have a house help or a crèche.
Yeah.
Will they even take care of these children like that? They will never take care of them like that.
Yeah.
And my children don't fall sick regularly again like before. When I was working before, these children be falling sick every day because of the
Yeah.
stress.
I know.
So I enjoy staying at home, taking care of my kid.
Yeah.
And part of the entrepreneurship, working as an online business to me, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes when you have a stress-free transaction, you make call, everything is on ground. Within just 2 days, the goods has arrived. You use your rider and everything to pick up and deliver. And your game is sitting pretty when in your account. You spend your money the way you want it.
Speaking now.
So
No,
I,
no, no, no running around saying yes, ma for anybody.
no. Like the MD is coming, this one is coming, you be running up and down.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will be at home comfort, wearing just your wrapper, everything, be doing transaction. But you have
I'm
to go
telling
to
you.
work. You have to wear your clothes 24 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
So night duty
Yeah.
and so on before the salary will come in.
We
So but
eventually
this
come.
one, so
I
this
think
one,
it's a good one. It's a good one. So you enjoy spending time with your kids. I'm not sure any mom would ever take that back. We all complain that, oh, it can be stressful, it can be this, but at the same time we still appreciate that valuable time that we spend with our kids, and
yeah.
it creates a kind of fear in us that we're not sure anyone will take care of them like we do. So yeah, I think that's one good part of it that we can never stay home mom enjoy. Let me just say that. And I love the fact that you said you can be in any comfortable outfit, no one is seeing you and still be making your money, so which is really a good one. So lastly, there are so many women like you have looked at a situation, you have seen what is on ground, you've seen your family demand, you've chosen the path of being an online entrepreneur while still being there for your family. You understand that sometimes you feel guilty, sometimes you are down emotionally because you feel like there's still more, there's still a dream you wish you had pursued, right? But there are still some moms like you. Some of them might not have started any business. They are stay-home mom looking after the kids. They've got babies, they've got toddlers, they've got whatever the age of their kids. But every day when they wake up, they feel guilty. They feel like they've made the worst decision of their lives. They feel like they're not sure what they've gotten themselves into. They feel like their dreams is now invalid, like they've given up on their dreams of whatever they've chosen to do. What advice do you have for such women that wake up every day with such guilt of being a stay-home mom just because they're unable to follow their dreams, or probably they're not doing anything extra apart from just caring for their children?
Well, being stay home mom is not, to me, it's not a stigma or something to regret about. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's depend on how you position yourself and your mindset and the kind of people you move around with and mingle with. You understand?
Mm.
There are some people, whatever you present today, they will never see opportunity in it.
Yeah.
In this 21st century, I don't think you should have a smartphone and you tell me that you don't know how to use it to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
It's not compulsory that you must be selling something the way I'm selling. There's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of online things that you can do and to fetch money. Even you just have to take care of the kid and how to take care of your house. Even only that one you are showing it in YouTube or something, you can be earning money through it. We just have to choose the path that's easier for us and comfortable. So to me, any woman that was saying because I'm stay at home mom, that's why I don't have money. No man, you are not ready. you are not ready. And to me, it's like the person don't even have a future. If you have a future, like you know why you are here. Because nobody say your kid should be why. There should be your majority reason why you should even have money. Let's say if you don't even have both parents alive. What about your kid? What about yourself? You understand? Okay, your kid, let's say you want something. Oh, mommy, I want this. You not be telling her, wait till your daddy come back. Who does that? Sometimes if my daughter ever asks me, if I say, okay, go and ask your mommy, she will say, no, daddy don't have money, it's you that have money. I'll say, oh, it's me that have money. Yeah, she'll be saying, no, mommy, you have money. Because I will be able to be meeting up with their demand without even telling the father. Before I say, that must be a major something. But all this small thing, my mom is school, they need this, I'll just give the teacher money, I'll take that. So as a woman, you don't need to being stay at home because being a mother should not be an obstacle to your success. I have to say, because I did that, and yeah, this was an obstacle. I was not able to go, I was not able to do degree, I was not able to do master. No, don't look at your children as an obstacle, rather as a blessing. They should push you from that comfort zone. Even if you had Oga, Madam Wife, like Odogu, they give allowance every month. Invest. If you don't know how to turn the money, invest. There are some people that will help you run it. And end of the year or end of the month, you have your own share.
Yeah.
So I mean, my mother and my children, they are my majority, my reason, my why. You know, I just want to, the life I did not enjoy as a childhood, I want my children to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're going to school. Mommy, what's up at night? I want happy, I want this. I say, you people are enjoying it. When I was going to school, sometimes it's even towards this tour that will remain left over. I will warm in the morning and I will eat and we're going to school. But no, we need to upgrade.
Yeah.
And to upgrade, we don't need to be in one position as a woman. Say, because I'm married and I give birth, let me not be saying, now we know it's your face. Because you're not married, you give it to children, we not sit down. Or here's your case. When you ask for 5,000, they give you 2,000, and they expect you to look for the remaining balance by yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and if you want to be keeping trouble every day, that means your father house is hungry, maybe you are ready to go. So I don't want, you don't have any excuse. Gaskia, there's a lot of skill online, even if you don't have capital. I started this online business with zero capital, let me tell you. I don't have capital I don't have, except my phone and my data. In fact, sometimes there will be a day that I will even run out of data. I don't even have money to buy data, but I keep pushing. Sometimes I will even borrow data. You understand? I keep praying, say, God, I have already bought this data. Let this data convert. So, and before you convert, my money will come. You don't need to have a large amount of money. You can up to now. I don't have any offline store. Even if you tell me one something, I say I don't have it on ground. But I focus on online for now. Because to stock up, you need big capital, you need big money to start. So we have been waiting till I have that big money to start. Like it doesn't work like that. So I built the online part. So as a woman, being a mother is it's not an obstacle to your growth. And I don't think we should see it like that. It's a blessing. They should push out of your comfort. Do whatever you have to do just to be on track. Have your own money. That is just my own. When you have your own money, there's a lot of things that you will not tolerate in this life generally. You understand? There's a lot of things you will not tolerate. But when you don't have money, for family meetings, they will not even tell what is going on. You'll just be seeing your status, nobody's getting married in your family and nobody even invites you.
Seriously.
But when you know that you have money, something to contribute, they'll carry your matter for head now.
Exactly.
I mean, coming you up and that. We say we should remind you. We have also events coming up.
Absolutely. It's okay. Those are very good advice. Thank you so much, Mrs. Hafsa. You made valuable contributions, and in fact, it's been a great pleasure of having you. We don't intend to keep the session too long, and I'm happy that we managed to cover what we've got for you. And you did justice to every question. You made brilliant contributions, key points of what we should be looking at. By the time we do the editing, of course, we'll share with you so that you can share with your audience. They should see you. They should see you talking. They've been patronizing you, but they should see that you are not just an online entrepreneur. You are a very amazing speaker, and you've got so much in you. Thank you so much. We hope to see you one day coming back and telling us that I am now a medical laboratory. scientist, or I am now a medical doctor. Whatever one you choose to do, we believe that you are not giving up on your dream. And if eventually it doesn't work, well, we all have our paths in life. And I think that's one thing we need to put at the back of our mind. We can only strive to make this something happen. But if it is never going to be for us, it will never be for us. But we still have to make that effort that we want to make it happen. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you this morning. The session continues later in the evening with another speaker, a teenage speaker. We hope to have more of you join us by then. Thank you, Mrs. Hafsa. Have a great morning and happy sales.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having
Bye.
me. Bye.